Well, okay, let's say you put one of these VHS tapes in and you're ready to dub it, and as you can see here, this one needed to be rewound. Started rewinding and then all of a sudden click, bang, and making all kinds of funny noises. You open the flap, oh no, where'd the tape go? So here's an opportunity. I figured I'd show you how to fix that problem. It will happen with these old tapes. What you need is some clear Scotch tape, a nice good pair of sharp scissors, maybe some razor blades, and a Phillips screwdriver. And if you look on the bottom, there's 5 Phillips screws to take off. You also probably want to wash your hands. Make sure they're not greasy, so you got nice, dry, clean hands, because you're going to have to touch the tape. These screws out here. Part of the fun. Also, if there's a label on here, that's where the razor blade comes in handy. If you find where the seam is, just cut down here through the label, but luckily this tape doesn't have a label, so we don't have to worry about that. And it should real gently. And there we go. Come on. Lift off. Okay. Well, it's really stuck in there. Wonder why it didn't broke. This tape is so old that the tape is like sticking to itself. Can't even get the end of the tape out of the spool. Now I'm going to pause this until I get the tape out. Okay, now that you finally got some tape out of the spools, you want to pull out enough so you got a little bit to work with. Where it broke, depends on how clean it broke. You want to make the end of it nice and square. So you're going to lose a little bit of tape. So if there's any video in this section, you're going to lose just a little teeny bit of it. But you see how that one it broke kind of funky. You want to get it so they're both nice and square on the end, so you can join them together. And we'll cut ourselves a little piece of Scotch tape. And don't worry about it being too big right now. All you want to do is you want to get the two ends of the tape together. We'll trim it later. And you want to get the tape as straight as you possibly can. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. And you want to avoid making any wrinkles. Yeah, I'd say about 1 out of every 100 tapes you do, this is going to happen, no matter what. It's just one of them things. There we go, it looks pretty straight. Get yourself another piece. This is to make it extra strong. I put one on the other side too. Ah! How I meant to do it. This one's a little bit too long. I usually take my time and I'm a little more careful, but being I'm making a video, I'm trying to do it kind of in a hurry so the video's not too long. There we go. Smooth out any bubbles or wrinkles if you can. And of course you want to be careful, make sure there's no twists in the tape. Now you're thinking, well, what do you do with this big glob of tape here? Well, what you want to do is very carefully with the scissors You want to trim the tape trim the Scotch tape right to the edge of the videotape and keep it as straight and even as you can. This is the trick. You do want to take your time with this. There's one side. Like I say, this will be a dead spot when you play it, but at least the rest of the tape will be alright, hopefully. And there we, oops, let's see, gotta get this all straightened back out again. And there we go, it's back together again. Just want to double check things here. Alrighty, now that we got it spliced back together, let's see, you want to make sure that the tape goes back in between where it belongs. Let's see, they got this little flap thing here that you want to get it under. This is much easier to do if you got two hands. I should have left the camera on the tripod, I guess. Now I'm going to need two fingers too. I'll show you what it looks like once I get it in there. There, that's how you want it. You want it on the tape on this side of this little peg here, and you want it on the outside of this here, on the left side, and then on the right side it goes in between these two spools here. And when you get that all done, you just real gently wind it back up again. Let's see, why is this not ticking? It should be ticking. Oh, there we go. The brake is stuck a little bit. There we go. Okay, it should be good as new. Make sure them are pushed down good and in place where they belong. I wonder if that wasn't what was sticking. Yeah, that can happen too. These little catches can stick and it won't allow these spools to spin freely. But hopefully this tape will be good to go again. Put the cover back on and see if it works. Okay, now I got the screws back in and I'll put back together. Again, here's the old trusty VCR. And again, that's why when I dub tapes, I leave the dang cover off so I can see what happens. That way you can catch it before any serious disaster happens. Let's see if we can get this baby to rewind here. Still a little stubborn. Come on. It's like the tape is sticking together. There, it's starting to rewind. Now this is one of these older tapes that hasn't been played in a while. I'm guessing the tape is like sticking to itself on the spool. Even the VCR acts like it's having a hard time rewinding. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you can hear it when the motor's like straining itself on some of these older tapes. I think this one, I think I'm going to be able to dub it. So, seems to be rewinding. We'll see if it makes it all the way to the beginning. It seems like it's when it's towards the beginning or the end is where it's most fragile. There, it's starting to make funny noises again. That's why I like to watch it when it's rewinding, because that's when it's the hardest on them. That's one reason I do really like this VCR, is this one's got some kind of speed control. At least it slows down. You know, when it gets towards the beginning, it'll slow down. You can hear it slowing down. See if it makes it. Who knows, maybe it'll snap again. But yeah, that's the reason you gotta take the cover off your VCR so you can watch the tape and make sure it's not doing anything funny. I think this is going to be a success. Boy, it's really struggling. Oh, it made it. Alrighty. Well, it's only got to get played once. If it can just make it one more time once it's recorded on digitally, it'll never have to get played again. So, alrighty.